Hey everybody, JMacko516 here, back with another video. This time, just wanted to do a top 10 Optimus Prime figure video for, a friend of mine, Unknown for Lore. He has a top 10 Optimus Prime video. You can check him out. It's kind of the inspiration to do this one myself. Kind of had it in mind to do it, but but anyway. Number 1 though, or 10 rather, is this Optimus Prime. He's from the 2-pack with Megatron. I do believe it's like the Classics line, or I think it's either Classics or Universe, or one of the two. But he does do this little spinny thing. It's very smooth spin. He can really take some people out if he just kept doing this. But he's very G1 accurate. He looks great in this mode, I do believe. The vehicle mode's a little sketchy because the legs don't shrink in to make it look more like just a regular semi. But he also does have this gimmick where you push this little thing on his back, and he just does this spinning thing. But it's also just easier just to, like I said, do that. And he'll go freaking crazy. But he's just awesome looking. Send him right back there. Next, number 9 is War for Cybertron Prime. He just looks great, The gun's pretty cool. It does a little bit of folding up action for when he's in the vehicle mode and just flip out. Real quick, it's pretty cool. His chest looks great. The legs are pretty cool looking. I like just pretty much everything about this guy. I think is just pretty cool. Sometimes he does kind of have a little trouble standing, but it doesn't bother me none. He looks awesome. So yeah, that's War for Cybertron Prime. Next is Armada Optimus Prime. I do also have the trailer for this guy. I just left it out. So I didn't feel like getting it out, so it's still up on the shelf. But he does have this awesome gun. It's very massive. He does combine with his trailer to make a bigger mode. You can see he's got the other head in there. But I'm not going to get into all that. But, he looks pretty cool. He does have a backpack, but he does have a light gimmick in there. I don't have any batteries in him, so I can't really show it off. But I think he's cool looking. So that is him. Next is the Classics Prime. He looks great. He's very G1 accurate, very sturdy figure. He's posable all over the place. He's got all sorts of great action poses he can do for different things. Sometimes he does, anyway. I mean, he looks pretty cool. Very G1-ish. Just all around awesome looking. The great head sculpt there. You see that? He looks cool. He's got great light piping and everything. There's that. Next, the Stark of the Moon Optimus. It's got the great MechTech weapon, as we all know. There's the flip out panels and things. It does also lock in place, and so that's pretty cool. His legs are a little wider. I think they're better built on this one than on some of the other figures for the movie, but he's pretty cool. I like the new chest design. How he transforms is different, but it's cool, so, there's that. Next, you can tell by those legs, Revenge of the Fallen Optimus. It's got the nice energon swords. You know, he does do the whole talking bit when you pull that thing down. Let's see. Get him with one hand. Sometimes these chest pieces are kind of weird. I mean, he's a very massive figure. He just looks great. Very complex transformation. Very cool. Set him back there. Next, Transmetal Beast Machines Optimus. I can't remember. Beast Wars Beast Machines. He's pretty cool. I don't have him complete though, which does kind of suck, but I believe this lights up, and when you do something on here, I forget what it was. It's been so long since I've messed with this guy. He's a bit dusty, but you know, he's just kind of menacing. He just looks awesome. He's huge. He's got like 3 or 4 modes, I think. Very awesome. The color scheme is nice on him. He's just cool looking. You know, what else can I say about that? He just looks cool. That's why I like him. He's pretty old. He's very cool though. Next, Masterpiece Prime. Yeah, this figure would be higher up on my list, but he is missing the feet, so he doesn't stand too well. I know that's not the toy's fault, but you know, if I had everything for him, that would be awesome. You know, these pieces back here are kind of loose. They're just on ball joints, so sometimes they do kind of hang down. Kind of makes the wheels not roll sometimes, but other than that, though, when they do roll, it rolls very smoothly. Looks G1 accurate. He lights up, does all that. He's just great looking. So push him back there. Next, if you remember from my last video, Red Optimus Prime. He's just very massive, has like all sorts of parts to him. All these come off, you know. He's a pretty posable figure. If you mess with him too much, the pieces do tend to pop off, but you know, he does got the lights and sounds.
Optimus Prime, maximize, Autobot, transformer.
He looks pretty cool. Sometimes he's a little bit tricky to get all the pieces on. He's just very massive. He looks great, I think. Anyway, though, get him out of the way. Also, if you remember from the last video, number 1, my Optimus Prime collection is the G2 Laser Rod Optimus. Comes with this pretty cool gun. When held in his hand, you know, he does have the light up gimmick where these light up. Also, he does have the light up headlights. This guy's very simple. You can kind of see a lot of his robot mode on the bottom, but it's not too bad overall. He's really easy to transform. You know, I also do have, like I said before, a review on this guy. To go like over the trailer more and stuff, but you know, he's just very easy to transform. He's very cool. He has really good light piping. It just looks amazing, I think. But you know, that's him. He looks cool. What else can I say to that? You know, he just looks cool, like all of these Optimus Primes. In reality, like I don't have a one bad Optimus Prime figure that I don't like at all, really. It's just these are some of my more favorite ones. Anyway, though, that's been my top 10 Optimus Primes. Comments welcome, you know, as always. This has been JMaco516 here, signing out.